This video was leaked from the US military. It shows footage from what appears to be an MQ-9 Reaper drone. It was promoted as showing instantaneous acceleration, one of the supposed hallmarks of a non-human UFO. But I think it probably shows something mundane, maybe a balloon. I also think the apparent instant acceleration is actually the camera moving. I'll demonstrate this with a 3D reconstruction. But first, let's get familiar with the video. Like many military leaks, it's thermal footage at high magnification shot from a moving aircraft. All these things combine to give a number of illusions, most notably parallax. It's in BLK mode, black is hot. So the first thing we notice is that the object is white, so it's cold. The next thing to notice is how terrible the video quality is. It's been filmed off a screen and has some weird adjustments going on where whole regions of the screen get darker, including the OSD, the on-screen display. This is not anything like the original video, and it makes it hard to see what the shape of the object is. But there is a lot of data on the screen. In the top right, we see the latitude and longitude of the drone, and its altitude expressed as HAT, height above terrain. We can extract all that to make a 3D track. Top middle, we have the heading of the drone's airframe and the relative heading of the camera. You can add these together to get the true heading of the camera, roughly 360 degrees or due north. We also see this with the on-screen N for north, so the camera is roughly pointing north. Then on the left, we see we are looking down from 8 to 9 degrees below horizontal, pretty shallow angle. In the bottom right, we have a target position. This is the position of the ground behind the crosshair. It's in the military grid reference system, the MGRS. The 37SCR refers to a particular 100 kilometer square. The first 5-digit number is the easting, how many meters to the east we are within the square. And the second number is the northing, the north distance in the square, in meters. We can use code to convert these to latitude and longitude, but you can also just enter them directly into Google Earth or SITREC. Now, the fact that the camera is pointing north is useful here, as it means an increase in the easting roughly corresponds to the camera moving right. So the first thing I did was extract the coordinates of the drone and the target ground point about every 5 seconds or so, depending on when I could read the coordinates. Unfortunately, the full release video was stabilized and re-encoded, which blurred out a lot of the numbers, but there was a segment at 1/3 speed that was less stabilized and more readable. I've spliced that in the version I used. With these numbers, I did a recreation in SITREC with the drone track and the ground track. The drone's altitude is a bit uncertain. We have 17,000 feet above terrain, which gives it about 20,000 feet, which seems to work with the SLR and GDR numbers, the slant range and the ground range. But in Google Earth and in SITREC, the terrain obscures the view of the ground in places where we can see it in the video. Still, raising the camera or lowering the terrain does not significantly change the outcome here. With this simple reconstruction, we can see a clue. There's a focal point with the lines of sight. This suggests that, like in other cases, the camera is focused on a slow-moving object like a balloon. But why would a balloon zip off screen? In other cases, if the camera stops turning to track something, that something appears to fly off. But does that happen here? If you look just at the video, it does seem to be happening. The camera is tracking right and slightly upwards, locked onto the object. Then there's a partial loss of lock, probably from the background contrast here. The camera is moving more horizontally now, which is hard to see due to this weird darkening that moves down the screen, which also makes the object look like it's receding when it probably isn't. But look at this feature move from right to left. The motion is now fairly level. Because of this, the object drifts up the screen for a second. Then we see 3 things happen simultaneously. The tracking mode changes from R point to rate and then rate G. The object zips off screen, and the camera seems to stop moving right and instead moves up and even a bit to the left. We can see this change in direction best if we scrub the video quickly back and forth, and it can be clearer if we use a Gaussian blur filter to remove the pixel noise. But what exactly is happening here? Notice that the easting values keep increasing even though the camera is no longer moving right. This seems a bit puzzling, so to dive in deeper, I did some work on SITREC to more easily record the on-screen data and then turn it into a track. I did this whenever the numbers were visible, but especially around the loss of lock and then the zip-off event. Graphing the eastings and northings with this higher resolution data shows that the eastings do indeed keep increasing. But we also notice a synchronized and larger increase in northings, which is why the camera moves up. The breakthrough here is to look at it all combined. Here's the drone track with the camera looking at the ground track. We see, as before, the lines of sight converge while tracking the object, suggesting it's something slow moving around this area of intersection. But now, with the higher resolution data, we see that when the zip-off happens and the camera moves up, the lines of sight move to the left, so the object appears to move to the right. So the answer is in the data and in the video. It looks very much like they were tracking a slow-moving object here, they partially lost lock and it drifted up, then the camera mode changed, the camera kept tracking right but now also up to the north. This resulted in the camera moving away from the object and the object appearing to zip off screen. So there you go. Is this solved? Not entirely. We don't know exactly what it is. But we do know that it's something fairly small and cold, and its motion seems consistent with something drifting in the wind. So while it might well be an advanced technology craft, there's really nothing to suggest that, and everything to suggest it's a balloon.